Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a good day. We are from Group Unexpired. Want to present about Apple Company Strategy Analysis. Apple Company is an American multinational technology company and sells consumer electronic, computer software, and online service. Uh, for Apple background, in 1970, Stephen Gary Wozniak and Steve Paul Jobs were know each other. They sell some of their possession to make their first prototype in Jobs' bedroom. Apple was established on 1st April 1976 and went public on 12th December 1980. For a vision of a group, vision of Apple company is to make the best product on earth and to leave the world better than we found it. For mission, to bring the best personal computing product and support to student, educator, designer, scientist, engineer, business person, and a consumer in over 140 countries around the world. The components of mission, they just touch three components, which is customer, product service, and technology. Next. The objective, Apple company just focus on 4P, which is product, place, price, and promotion. Next.
Key internal forces of Apple company. They have five category, which is economic, social, environmental, technological, and competitive. For economic, the considerable economic stability of the majority of developed countries. For the social, new trends in the consumer behavior can open up new market for the Apple. For the environmental, they it can increase availability of recyclable material. For the technology, Apple has a massive opportunity in many innovative areas like design and storage. And the last one is competitive. Samsung is another major competitor of Apple, especially in respect to the mobile phone segment. Apple EFE metric for the opportunity. They have five opportunity, which is cloud business growth, innovation and artificial intelligence, partnership and acquisition, smartphone industry, and the last one is cost leadership strategy. For the trees, they have four. Uh, the first is imitation. Second is rising labor costs in various countries. Third is aggressive competition, and the last one is changing preference of consumer.
Next is Apple Internal Factor Evaluation Metric, IFE. IFE is used to summarize and evaluate the major strength and the weakness of the Apple company. The strength have six and the weakness also have six. For the first is strong brand image. Second, iTunes platform is a good revenue stream. Third, effective rapid innovation process. Four, attractive and profitable technology product. Five, developing on hardware, software, application and service. Six, customer loyalty that make the customer price incentive. For the weakness, first, limited distribution network, high selling price, depends on depends of sale on high end market segment, dependency on new product launch, slow turnaround on high demand product, weak weak relationship with other key organization in the market. Next. Next is cash valuation of the Apple company analysis. I take five annual 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 report, which is start from 2050 until 2090. We can see the total net sale. All the total net sale was increased. Next. Next is the financial analysis. There is three financial ratio, which is profitability ratio, liquidity ratio, and leverage ratio. For the profitability ratio, return that we can see return on asset and gross profit margin both increased over the 5-year period. For the liquidity, Apple was able to bring down its high liquidity ratio over the period. Next is the leverage. For the leverage, Apple has continued to remain without debt for the entire period, while still increase revenue and profitability. Next. Next is product and service performance. You can see the net sale by category of the Apple product, which is iPhone, Mac, iPad, wearable, home and accessory, and service. You can see the net sale all was increased. Next. Next.
Okay. Next is for competitive performance metric, which is CPM. For CPM, we use 5 company, which is Apple, Samsung, HTC, Nokia, and Vivo. And for critical success factor, we use innovative culture, market share, consumer loyalty, market penetration, advertising, product variety, brand reputations, product quality, price competitiveness, successful product, and lastly is employee dedications. Okay, next. Okay, for analysis of CPM table, from the table of CPM, the strongest performer in the market is Apple company with the total score of 3.43 points. The CPM analysis reveals that Apple is the strongest player in the industry with relative strength in innovative culture, market penetration, and successful products. On the other hand, Nokia prevails in product variety and process competitiveness. Samsung only wins in the market share in critical success factor, and lastly, HTC and Vivo is the weakness of them all and doesn't have any relative strength against its rivals. Next. Okay, this is a positioning maps of Apple's. Apple's at the higher price and high quality, and Samsung is lower than Apple for the high end quality, high price and high quality, and HTC is at the low quality and low price, but Vivo in the high quality, but in the low price, and Nokia is lower than Vivo, which is low price than Vivo. Okay, next. Okay, for recommendation strategy, we use 4 strategy, which is the first strategy is provide the necessary application and infrastructure. The second strategy is keep the standard and be an aggressive competitor. The third strategy is business applications, and the lastly is trusted and responsible. Okay, next. Okay, for conclusion, they need to have many special team in R&D and have to be proactive to compete with their competitors in the industry. Apple company needs to make drastic and relevant change. And lastly, Apple company do not have to wait for people to buy their products. Only when they are sold, but they need to focus more on customer support and improve the area they face. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.